So I was watching a More Plates, More Dates video yesterday, and he was talking about Zac Efron's face transformation. To me, it is pretty clear that he has had some work done in the jaw, in the chin, the nose has widened considerably, lips have gotten filled out, maybe the forehead. He looks like a totally different person. And to me, I think this is a great opportunity to talk about male body image issues. To me, this whole situation is crazy because this is not some ugly guy. This is Zac Efron, one of the most fuckable people on the planet, according to other people. Not me. Other people have said that, probably. It just shows that even if someone appears to have it all, and they appear to be super happy, super wealthy, be on top of the world, their social media looks fantastic, they might not be happy with how they look, and they might really be struggling with some issues. And it just shows the pressure that the bigger you get in terms of your following, the more pressure you actually have. So these big fitness social media accounts, they have a ton of pressure. If you look at someone like Sergi Constance, it's clear he's had some work done as well, like lip fillers, maybe like a jaw kind of thing going on. And it's weird because it doesn't look good, in my opinion. It doesn't look human, as bad as that sounds. It looks kind of just fake. One of the comments said something like, Zac Efron is 33, he looks like a 65-year-old trying to look 25, which is like, it's fucked up, but it's kind of true. There's been a lot of talk about, red pill and self-improvement and, creating your hyper-masculine character. Looking like you swallowed a shovel is probably not the answer, okay? Self-improvement can absolutely go too far. You have to balance self-improvement with self-acceptance. If you're going under the knife when you already are known for your good looks, at that point, what is going on? What is going through your head? And I have noticed this trend towards trying to look super masculine with the jawline and the beard and like the negative canthral tilt and the hunter eyes and
the mandible. The glabella is the Nasian is mandible's length. The mandible Shigonian. The glabella, Inasian recessed maxilla. A mandible to grow non-optimally. The mandible in the mandible. A recessed mandible. Cleft mandible is aesthetic appeal. Good mandible is gonial angle. The mandible and ramus is gonial angle. Gonial angle. The gonial angle is mandible in position. Gonial is ramus. The jaw body is gonial position. Gonial position. Longer ramus. Ramus is ramus. Ramus is mandible visibility. Ramus Shigonial. Ramus.
You get people with the shades and they're trying to look, all uber, and you got to have the muscles and you have to have super physiological amount of muscles and take a whole bunch of drugs to get, completely fucking jacked, but also stay super shredded and be this Giga Chad guy who has veins all up in his abs, but he's also, the dude who's super high testosterone as well. It's just not realistic, okay? I get people asking me, like, how do I grow a beard? I don't know, dude. I grow a beard out of laziness, as with, pretty much everything I do. Social media really can fuck you. I'll give you a personal example. I was feeling self-conscious about my hairline. It's fine. I thought it was getting worse. I look back at old pictures. It hasn't changed. It's the same thing. I just feel worse about it because I've been told that I should. And women have been dealing with this bullshit for years and years. It's so easy to find flaws in yourself, even when they're not there. All these beauty magazines, they will find you something to make you feel shitty so that you buy stuff. And men are sort of experiencing this, I think, not for the first time, but it seems to be on the uprise, and I think that this should be talked about more. I have some gray hairs in my beard, I don't know if you can see them, but a lot of guys, I think, would dye their hair. They want to maintain that youthful look. If you're getting older, it's okay to look older. Okay, I feel okay about this because I earned every single one of these gray hairs. And there is this pressure on social media to look over the top, to be playing a character, to look super human, to have everything be perfect in every single photo. And it's something that's important to realize if you consume social media content. Everything is curated. You're not really seeing reality. You're seeing what other people want you to see. Also worth noting, and ladies, correct me if I'm wrong or if you have a different opinion, but I would say most women would rather go for the before picture of Zach rather than the after. That deep-throated, a shovel look is more playing towards men. Men will respect you more if you have the beard, if you have the muscles, if you're this hyper-masculine guy, but women don't like that as much as men think they like that. And social media is getting men to try to keep up with everyone on a global scale. So it's not enough to be like the Chad of your local place. Now you have to be the mega Chad, the giga Chad, the world top 0.0001% kind of thing. I'll give you an example. Phil Heath. About 8 or 9 months ago, I noticed that all of his posts had right around 1,000 comments. None of them had below. A lot of them had right around 1,000. So most had between 1,000 and 1,010, with very few posts more than that. So there was this very unusual cluster of having right around 1,000 comments. And actually, I charted out exactly how many comments he had per post, and I think what happened was that either him or his social media manager saw that their engagement was declining over time, and so they bought the package of buy fake comments to get me up to at least 1,000 comments, bro. And so every single post had at least 1,000 comments. And I didn't post about it before because actually he stopped doing it, but this is just another example of having to not even fake it till you make it because he's a 7-time Mr. Olympia, but having to create that appearance of being successful. So just keep in mind that even the people who have millions of followers, millions of dollars in the bank, everyone seems to love them, they are universally acclaimed and appreciated, are fucking miserable. They're not happy. They don't like how they look. They are dealing with the same issues that everyone else is. I'm not trying to shame anyone here. These are personal choices, but I think they were poor personal choices, and I think this is a good opportunity to highlight that everyone is dealing with these issues. And you have people with incredible physiques photoshopping their pictures, right? Like IFBB pros photoshopping their pictures. People who are literally at the pinnacle of their sport, and they feel the need to, pull out a shoulder or pull out a lat or pull in the waist, something like that, to create something that is better than what they already are, which is completely mind-blowing, but it happens more often than you think. And so before you make any changes to your body, especially something that is lasting like a tattoo or massive plastic surgery, think about where that decision is coming from. Is it something you actually want? Or are you just trying to compete with someone else? Did you see someone else do something? Are you feeling bad because your latest Instagram post only got 100,000 likes rather than 200,000? Where is that decision coming from? I think if people were a little bit more cautious and they actually thought about what they wanted, a lot of this could be avoided. And if you're feeling shitty about yourself, don't. Psychologist Geoff. And I like to take the sometimes life be like that approach to any issues that I might have. Like, oh, I don't have the exact jawline that I want.
Rameless.
Meh. My abs don't insert exactly where they should as someone else. I don't have that 8-pack. Meh. So again, try to strike that balance between self-improvement, which can be good and healthy and necessary in a lot of cases, and pushing things to the extreme and trying to change things that probably shouldn't be changed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.